Alright, I'm over here at the drill press. I'm ready to drill these 4 1-inch diameter or half-inch diameter holes in this. Before I cut out the pieces, it's going to be much easier to do it that way. So a couple of things I'm going to show you on the drill press here. There is a lever over here that raises and lowers the drill bit. You turn it, it goes up and down. There's an on and off switch here, but there's also one down here at the bottom. Both of them need to be in the start or on position. The other thing, there's a depth setter gauge here that only allows the bit to go to a certain part and then it stops. And you can set that by turning this or by pushing this quick release button. And for this, we're going to use this board right here as a sacrificial board that we're okay drilling into. You can see on the other side here, it's been drilled into a whole bunch of times. There, better do that. I'm going to flip it over just so we have a solid surface on the other side of this as we drill in. So really I just need the bit to go just past the top of this board. So I'm going to set that so I don't really need to go that far in. It'll probably be set by the time you get here. Yep. And you'll be able to tell when you get through because it'll feel different and you'll see different color shavings from the bit. This kind of bit is called a Forstner bit, which can be used to drill partway through wood and gives you a flat bottom versus a drill bit which has a conical bottom, goes to a point. Alright, so I'm going to raise this up. I'm going to put my sacrificial board underneath and I'm going to hold on to it with one hand and I'm going to use my other hand, we can't see, it's out of the camera, on the wheel that moves it up and down. Now what's important here is you want this centered, and the only way that you know if it's centered is if you look at it from 2 perspectives. So you have to get down and get your eyes level with this, and you should have the center marked. So you want to look at it from one angle and then you want to turn and look at it from another angle just to make sure it's centered on that. So look at it from this angle. It looks centered. Now I'm ready to do my drilling. So I'm going to do that each time. Take it out of the material before I start, holding it in place. Make sure that I keep my fingers away from that bit. I'm going to slowly lower this in there. You can go in and out if you want to clear the wood chips out, and then you'll feel it go all the way through. You pull it out. The shavings out of the way, have a nice hole. So same thing, I'm going to stop it, line it up perfectly, look at it from 2 directions, move it out of the material. You want to make sure you hold on to this tight, because if it's not tight it can grab the board and swing around and hit you hurt your fingers, we give you a little bruise. So hold it tight. There's my second hole. I could feel it go through the bottom. I turn that off, clear the chips out of the way. I'm going to turn this around so I have more to hold on to. My fingers will be further away from the bit as it spins. Let me line it up and then turn it on. Look at it from 2 perspectives to make sure. A little off there. That should be good. Hold it tight in place. Turn it off, clear the chips, and then the last one. Line it up, look at it from 2 directions, hold it in place. All right, and that's it. Now this leaves a lot of shavings around, so before you go, you're going to want to make sure that you spend some time either vacuuming this up or making sure that the shavings end up in the garbage. Otherwise there's going to be a huge mess here. So thank you for cleaning up afterwards.